It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news here on KALH, weather always comes first. Unsettled weather returns to the northwest and northern California today into tomorrow, with heavy rain and strong winds, especially along coastal Oregon. High pressure across the plains brings dry, breezy conditions and record highs possible in parts of Texas. Elsewhere, scattered showers are expected across the Great Lakes, Northeast, and Mid-Atlantic, with some higher elevation snow in the northern Appalachians. Stormy, wet conditions linger in the northwest due to onshore flow and Pacific cyclones. Closer to home, southern New Mexico remains dry this week with near record highs in the lower 80s through Thursday. Light winds and low humidity continue, so caution around outdoor activities is advised. A backdoor cold front moves in Saturday night into Sunday, bringing cooler temperatures and gusty winds. No rain expected through the weekend. Dust and dander levels remain high, so those with sinus or asthma issues should take precautions. We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is Range Control with roadblock information where Highway 70, Highway 380, Highway 54, War Highway, Owen Road, and Nike Avenue will be open all day.
Well, today is Election Day in the state of New Mexico, and if you haven't voted yet, there is time. Polls will be open statewide all day, and New Mexico permits same-day registration. So even if you're not registered, you can do that at your polling place, cast your ballot all in one stop. We heard from Joy Bordenave. She's the vice chair of the Democrats of Otero County.
Voters should know that this is supposed to be a nonpartisan race. Candidates for mayor, judge, school board, and city commissioner are elected to serve everyone, regardless of their party affiliation. Voters will not see a D, an R, or an I printed on their ballot. Voters are responsible to do their homework. Which candidate best represents your ideals?
Every vote counts. Make your voice heard today. Find your polling location and hours at nmelections.gov. Don't wait. Get out there and vote. A Kansas Army National Guard member with ties to New Mexico was arrested for allegedly agreeing to photograph a U.S. Army base and mail a helicopter radio to the nation of Russia. Canyon Anthony Amaris, 28 of Alamogordo, allegedly met someone he thought was a Russian agent and tried to divert military equipment. The DOJ has charged him with violating export control laws. New Mexico's National Guard says Amaris has no affiliation with them. FBI and Army counterintelligence are currently investigating. Restorations underway at the Reynoso Downs Casino and Racetrack, which closed earlier this year after severe flash flooding. FEMA has approved that cleanup. The crews have begun removing up to 400,000 cubic yards of dirt and debris. General Manager Rick Baugh.
We're going to have a technical team of engineers that'll come together so we're not being counterproductive in what we're doing from one basin to the next. So the engineers are still working on it. We received, almost 500,000 gallons per minute of water come over this racetrack. So we got to get it right, make sure this doesn't happen again.
Officials are now coordinating with the state and local authorities to develop a plan to prevent future flooding at that track. The city of Alamogordo advises drivers of lane closures at East 10th and North Scenic for crosswalk maintenance from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. Right lanes will be closed as crews work clockwise around the intersection, with all lanes reopening after 3. Drivers are urged to use caution, and work should be completed today. Otero County Electric Cooperative will have a scheduled power outage Friday, November 7th from 9:30 a.m. until noon. That's in Carrizozo and surrounding areas. Crews will be replacing equipment at the Carrizozo substation. Times are estimated and may change if repairs take longer than expected. The Tularosa Basin Regional Dispatch Authority, Otero County, and the Sheriff's Department are holding a holiday food drive to support local families for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Non-perishable food donations can be dropped off at Taberta on Eddy Drive, Otero County Administration Building on New York, or the Sheriff's Department on White Sands. Every donation helps make the holidays brighter for families in need. Alamogordo Public Schools is offering budget-friendly meal kits using shelf-stable ingredients to support families and the Tiger Care Center Food Pantry. You can donate complete kits or individual items at the Hub at the APS Administration Complex, 805 12th Street. Every donation helps APS students in need. If you have any questions, 575-430-0191. Sample collection kits for New World Screwworm are available at your local NMSU Cooperative Extension Office. Early detection helps keep New Mexico's animals healthy and protects our agriculture. Find the nearest office by punching up extension.nmsu.edu/about/location. Well, Terry Radley's still in the hospital at last check, but she sent us a great replacement with this report from Tiburon.
Hello, everyone. I am Kathy Zamora, filling in for our beautiful Vice President Terry Ratley. We are from the Tiburon Neighborhood Watch, and we are quickly approaching the holiday season, so the Tiburon Neighborhood Watch has started the annual toy drive for all the mountain communities, Sunspot, Pinon, Sacramento, Weed, Mayhill, and of course Tiburon. We will or have already placed donation boxes in each community, the Mayhill General Store, Weed at the Post Office, Tiburon at the Busy Bee General Store, the Tiburon Mountain Market, and the High Country Lounge. Please donate a new unwrapped toy, or if you prefer to make a monetary donation, we have Venmo and Cash App, under the Tiburon Neighborhood Watch on either app. You can also make a donation payable to the Tiburon Neighborhood Watch at 83 Dry Creek, Tiburon, New Mexico, 88350. We are a 501c, and all monetary donations are tax deductible. The one thing that we do ask is that all children be registered by December 15th. This helps us get the right gift to the right child. To register, please send us their name, age, gender, and community they live in to tiburonnw@gmail.com. December 20th, the Tiburon Development Council will be holding their annual dinner. The dinner is potluck style, so bring your favorite dish and share a meal with your new friends. Santa will be there to hand out all of the gifts, and as we understand all of the registered kids can't make it, we will do our best to get these gifts delivered. No child should be without a Christmas. We thank you and hope that we get lots of participants. Thank you.
Well, today is Tuesday. It's time for an introspection from Pastor Johnny Walker.
When the ground shifts, so must we. In this ever-evolving world, many feel like they're falling behind. Life no longer rewards the predictable paths. It bends towards adaptability, creativity, and courage. The old markers of success, titles, income, recognition, are fading. In their places rises a deeper measure. How resilient are you when the map changes? When I begin to experience new troubles, I look around and realize I've entered into unfamiliar territory. The revelation isn't defeat, it's permission. Permission to revise my expectations, sharpen my vision, and plant seeds that surf this new terrain. If the environment has shifted, your expectations must shift. With it, trouble isn't a final verdict. It's often a compass. It points you towards new skill to master, new relationships to build, and new outcomes to imagine. Staying still in a world that moves is the real danger. We must release the idea that success is linear or universal. The hustle may have changed, but your worth hasn't. It's okay to want more. More peace, more impact, more authenticity. But to get there, expect differently. Set your sights on growth, not just gain. On meaning, not just metrics. It doesn't arrive formed. It sprouts when your perspective matures, your voice steadies, and your soul refuses to give up. In this changing world, those who thrive aren't the ones who avoid failure. They're the ones who learn to build new homes in unfamiliar lands. So if you're struggling, don't count yourself out. Count yourself in. To the new mission, the new chapter, the evolved vision that's asking you to expect more by expecting different. This is Johnny Walker with this week's introspection. Hope to see you again next week. Same place, same time, same channel on Crazy Radio.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. And don't worry, I'm not contagious.
Hi, it's me, here to tell you about AlamogordoTownNews.org. This is Otero County's #1 source for local news, sports, and community. Quite frankly, AlamogordoTownNews.org is the big LES news service online. AlamogordoTownNews.org is a Second Life Media affiliated company.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features colorful yellow pages,
and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
A New Mexico woman was arrested at the Santa Teresa border crossing Saturday for attempting to smuggle 5 kilograms of fentanyl into the U.S. Authorities say Daniela Paola Valles, traveling in a Honda Civic, admitted to multiple trips transporting narcotics, receiving $400 to $600 a trip. Valles, who runs a visa service business in Wyoming, faces federal charges of possession with intent to distribute and unlawful importation of a controlled substance. Albuquerque police say a woman is in custody following a Sunday night SWAT standoff. Officers were called to a neighbor dispute where the neighbor, Esther Rosenthal, reportedly threatened to shoot the caller. Rosenthal was wanted on 2 active felony warrants and refused to leave her home. After hours of announcements and phone calls, SWAT took her into custody without further incident. A 27-year-old Las Cruces man with a criminal record has been accused of leading police on a high-speed chase after being caught napping in a parked car with a gun in his lap. Oscar Angel Valenzuela, a convicted felon, reportedly ignored officers' commands and drove erratically through stop signs and red lights before escaping. He was arrested on Saturday and charged with aggravated fleeing from an officer. He's being held without bond. Carlsbad police report a home invasion ended in a death last Thursday. The homeowner shot and killed 46-year-old Michael Brooks Rawl after spotting him inside his residence. Authorities have not said whether or not the homeowner will face any charges. It is important to remember, you need to know your rights and know the law before you ever give someone a dose of lead poisoning. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham is in Brazil this week attending a United Nations climate conference with events planned through next Tuesday. She's joined by her Deputy Chief of Operations with travel costs covered by Bloomberg Philanthropies. The Democrat, now in her final year of office, has faced criticism for frequent international trips, with critics questioning the tangible benefits for the Land of Enchantment as the state continues to grapple with rising crime, economic challenges, and the ongoing government shutdown. Former Western New Mexico University President Joseph Shepard has filed a whistleblower and racketeering lawsuit accusing top Democrat officials of political retaliation. Shepard claims he was targeted after exposing alleged misuse of taxpayer funds, and that includes a $1 million legislative appropriation benefiting a state senator's family. The lawsuit names powerful figures, including Senate leaders and the state auditor, alleging a coordinated campaign to destroy his career despite a clean forensic audit. Shepard is seeking damages under New Mexico's Whistleblower Protection Act and RICO statute. As the government shutdown continues, New Mexico is using state funds to cover SNAP benefits, keeping groceries flowing for now. But food banks report growing anxiety, with a 40% increase in people seeking assistance. The Trump administration has promised partial federal funding as early as tomorrow. Local food banks like the Food Depot in Santa Fe are preparing extra pantry boxes to assist the state's 460,000 SNAP recipients through this uncertainty.
It has people really on edge, that uncertainty of will SNAP benefits be there or won't they? Will the state cover them? How much? When will that happen?
Jill Dixon with the Food Depot speaking with KRQE. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero, and again, I promise I'm not contagious.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
40 matches for New Mexico volleyball today, including Cloudcroft at Mescalero, Dexter at Redoso, Santa Teresa at Chaparral, Tularosa at the Institute. Wow. Go, Lady Cats! Las Cruces comes to Alamogordo. Go, Lady Tigers! Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies, mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow. Your high today in the basin, 79, low tonight of 49, high tomorrow, 78 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies today, winds gusting up to 20 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tonight, mostly sunny tomorrow. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 60, low tonight of 40, high tomorrow, 59 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and you can learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also check out the Crazy KLH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes this Tuesday edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero with a touch of laryngitis. We'll talk to you tomorrow.